Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay here from Easy Blade. We are back with another video, guys. Today we're doing a comb over skin fade with a side part, but we're doing a hard part. Basically, it's kind of curved from the front, like kind of roundish, and going all the way back, so it's a little different from a regular part. Not too much of a transition, not too much of a curve, but it's a nice curve coming from the front, almost slightly middle of the head towards the back. And today we're only gonna do one guideline. We're only gonna do the skin line only. Okay, so we're not gonna do that one guideline. Now, I just started cutting this guy's hair. I wanna say this is my third time cutting his hair. He's a very, very cool dude. Great conversations, always getting deep. Get deep with your customers, guys, and talk about life and, you know, things that are going on around you. So we did our skin line. Then we also did a number 2. This is what we're doing right now, doing a number 2. Now I want to point out, when he first came to me, I want to say 3 haircuts ago, if you look at the top crown of the head, that part was a little bit missing. So we're trying to let that grow out a little bit, or I'm trying to let that grow out a little bit so I can comb it over as well. So I'm kind of leaving that part alone. I'm going to make sure that I put some pomade on there to make that lay flat, but I'm not going to bring my clipper too high because I want that to grow out. So what we did here is we got a 1.5. And we're fading into that 2 guard, okay? We're fading into that 2 guard. Now I want everybody that's watching this video, if you do like the content and you guys enjoy watching our videos, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button and leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment and let us know what you want to see, guys. Hit that like, it really helps the algorithm pick up the videos, and you know, people get to see videos and learn more, just like you guys. So what I did here was drop down to the 1, and I grabbed my brush because, you know, starting to get to the smaller area of the hair, so I'm using shorter strokes, and the brush is going to allow me to just take out any of those, you know, take out any of that hair that's in the way. The brush is just an overall better tool when you're fading. You guys already know that. If you don't, well, you know, use a brush. It's really, really going to help out. Now, again, if you look at the back of the head, you can see the top crown of the head. I'm letting that part grow out. This way it can start, you know, leaning into it. So when you guys have a customer, guys, you want to make sure that you tell them what you're doing, and make sure that you tell them what what will be best. You know, a lot of times you want to tell your customer, like, look, I'm gonna let this part grow out this way. This will look like this. It's gonna look better. It's gonna make the haircut look better. I mean, a lot of times you have to give the people what they do want, of course, but at the same time you have to give them advice because you are the professional. So we drop down to our half guard and we're fading into the 1 guard. And you can see we don't have any guidelines, and we're just fading. Our only guideline is the skin line, you know, so we're just basically fading that out and really, really, you know, getting that fade to where it needs to be. You don't have to put guidelines all the time. A lot of people do feel comfortable fading this way. My advice is, if you're gonna fade this way, work your way from the biggest guard to the smallest guard, as always, if you watch my videos. Some people work their way up. I don't like it because I feel like the line can get higher and higher and higher, and then you get lost to where, you know, you don't know what happened. You know, you don't even know why you can't find a fade, and you'll just see a bunch of lines and you just won't know where you're at. If you use the big guard to the smallest guard, it's the safest way, because if you make a mistake, you can just go back to that big guard. If you make a mistake fading your way up, meaning fading your way from the smallest guard to the biggest guard, you're going to end up creating lines and you're going to get lost, guys. So what we're doing here is just basically flicking the wrist. Now you can see that the hair is faded out. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead, take off that half, and we drop down to our machine closed, and we're just basically fading out that line. Again, if your machine is 0 gap, you shouldn't have a problem getting out the skin line. You want to make sure that your machine is 0 gap. If you haven't 0 gapped your machine, you can go to our page on YouTube, just how to 0 gap a wall. You can just type that in Google, in YouTube, and you'll find it. You'll find a video on how to 0 gap your machine. Very, very key. Having your tools on point is very, very key when fading hair and cutting hair, period, because a lot of times you're going to think that you're messing up the hair, but when in reality, you just don't have the right tools, or your tools are not set the right way. It's kind of like being a plumber. You know, if you don't have the right tool, you're going to be using all types of crazy tools trying to, you know, fix things when there's probably a tool for that, you know what I mean? And that's what barbering is. You don't have to have a bunch of tools in barbering, but invest in your craft, invest in your tools, because if you invest in your tools and you invest the time in your tools to make them sharp, it's going to make your job a lot easier and, you know, give you less headaches, and you can really, really see your skill level as well. So we're doing here, like I said, just flicking our wrist, shorter strokes, and taking out that skin line, guys. All right. Make sure that you're flicking your wrist. Make sure that you're brushing constantly like you see me doing, because again, that hair residue will be left behind and you will just be hitting that line and not knowing what's going on. So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna start to do our side part. So what I'm gonna do is wet the hair first. Now again, you can see there's not that much hair on this side, on the right side of the head. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of comb that down, and we're just gonna start creating our part. Now, I've done the part, I wanna say 2 haircuts ago, so I know where I want it at. You can see me combing this area down because we're gonna let that grow out a tiny bit. That's what I wanna do. So I'm gonna comb it over, and then I'm gonna fade the front of his hair a little bit with just a 1.5, because when you go to start creating that line, you wanna make sure that it's not too thick, because when it's too thick, the hair is just gonna go the other way. So I wanna start that line up on the side of the head. Nothing too detailed till we get to the straight razor. Just using my outliner here and just creating the outline basically, and making sure that everything is sharp and where I want it to be before I go ahead and use my razor, because the razor is going to really give me that detail that I want. So now I'm going to take a clip and I'm basically going to pull the hair to the side so that it won't be in the way when I start my side part. I'm going to grab my outliner and we're going to hold the machine upside down, and we're just going to start grinding into the head. Now I like small thin lines. A lot of people like these thick lines. I like thin lines. I think thin lines look good, and I think it takes a lot more effort and skill level to create a thin line. You know, you could just go ahead and create a big line, but a thin line is something different, man, and it looks a lot better and it looks a lot cleaner to me. A lot of people like that thick line. I don't like that. I like that subtle, thin line, as you can see here. So I'm going to take my water bottle and I'm going to just comb the hair over a little bit more. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start our straight razor. So we're going to go ahead and grab some Easy Blade shave gel, and we're also going to grab an Easy Blade straight razor along with the Easy Blade double-edged razor. Now you guys can grab this on our website, easybladeshavingproducts.com. Quality products, American made at our warehouse. If you guys don't already know, everything is made at our warehouse, guys, here in New York City. All right, so then we're gonna load that up. We're gonna go ahead and start our straight razor shave. Now, if you guys don't know, if you apply a straight razor and some shave gel on there, that's really gonna get that line straight and nice and crisp, guys. So you wanna make sure that you use a straight razor after you use a T outliner, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line up the rest of this side over here. I don't want to go too much in those corners. Now, what I did here was grab some Easy Blade water-based pomade, and we're going to put that in the head. Now, again, that back area of the head, I'm going to make sure that I'm pushing that down and combing that over, all right, because we're letting that grow. You can see I pushed that down a lot. I want that to grow over, and I want that to be a part of the hair, guys. So I'm going to take my comb on the smaller side of the comb. I like when I do that because the hairs stick together a lot more when you use the smaller part of the comb. And I'm basically combing that back area, as you can see, and combing the side area. And you can see it's starting to grow in and it's starting to look better. So we're gonna grab our straight razor as well, along with some shave gel on there. And we're basically just shaping up the sides just so it can pop. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. We don't get too detailed in front of his head with the line. His hair is going up a little bit in the corner on the left side where the hair is combed over. So I'm not gonna go too crazy over here. And this is what we have, guys. Pretty much got a good fade. Here's the side part. Looks pretty good to me, guys. If you guys like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Again, Jay here from easybladeshavingproducts.com. I will talk to you guys soon.